In the final winter of World War II, the jungles of Burma were already soaked with fear, exhaustion, and the quiet misery of men who had seen too much. But on a remote stretch of land called Ramree Island, something happened that would go on to be remembered as one of the most terrifying wartime survival stories ever told. A moment where nature itself seemed to rise up against mankind. It began in 1945, when Japanese troops holding the island were pushed back by advancing British forces. Surrounded and running out of hope, hundreds of soldiers made a desperate decision. Instead of surrendering, they fled into the thick mangrove swamps, believing the dense wetlands would hide them from capture. But those waters were not empty. They belonged to saltwater crocodiles, the largest and most aggressive reptiles on Earth. The soldiers trudged deeper into the swamp, their boots sinking into black mud. The air smelled of salt and decay. Mosquitoes swarmed their skin. The trees twisted overhead like claws, and beneath the surface came slow ripples. Watching, following, silently gliding. Night fell, and with it came a dreadful stillness. The jungle, normally loud with insects and birds, went eerily quiet. The only sounds were the soldiers' footsteps, and the faint shifting of water. Then came the first scream. Sharp, panicked, swallowed instantly by the darkness. Something huge erupted from the swamp. Then another, then another. The crocodiles had begun their hunt. Men fired blindly into the blackness as massive shapes lunged from the water, jaws wide enough to crush bone in a single bite. Some never had time to scream. Others clung to tree roots, shaking, praying the night would end. The water churned with splashes, gunfire flashes, and desperate cries. British troops listening at the swamp's edge later said that it was unlike anything they had ever heard. Screams, silence. Splash, silence again. The crocs dragged men under, performing their brutal spinning roll beneath the water. A method designed for one thing only: tearing prey apart. Survivors described glowing eyes moving slowly across the water, circling, waiting for the next chance. The night felt endless. By dawn, only a fraction of the soldiers emerged alive. Staggering, broken, haunted forever by the sounds of what had happened around them. Many never spoke of it again. Historians still debate the exact numbers. But the event has often been described as the largest crocodile attack in recorded history. A chilling reminder that the battlefield is not always the most dangerous place during war. Today, Ramree Island remains quiet. Mangrove roots still twist out of the water like skeletal fingers. Crocodiles still patrol those murky channels, ancient and patient, as if nothing has changed since that terrible night. Locals say that after dark, the swamp grows unnaturally silent, and sometimes, when the moonlight hits the water just right, you can almost imagine shapes moving just beneath the surface, waiting. And perhaps the most unsettling part of all? This story is not legend, not folklore, not myth. It is recorded history, where the line between war story and horror tale disappears, deep beneath the black water of Ramree Island.